Ha! So, hello world, hello YouTube, hello everybody. I'm on the bus here, fiddling with my newfangled stuff, and uh, and I get to thinking about they had this shot show down in Vegas here all week this week. Well, I really wish I could have went, but I wasn't a company or a distributor of stuff and things. I am, and I'm mad. I could have done it. I'm cutting my thingies. I'm making rags. I have a special thing I'm making, you know. There we go. For a couple of my YouTube friends. Anyway, um, one of the YouTube people was there. Well, a whole bunch of people really were there. And I kind of halfway, I don't know if I was kidding or serious. I invited one of them, I think they go through here, then maybe not, so I don't know, to stop by. Maybe I'll put them up for the night. You know, just to fool around, meet them, visit, and who knows. You know, I didn't know. He probably didn't have time. More than likely, because, you know, he's the folks and stuff. So I'm like, well, I'm not buying or anything. Anyway, it set me to thinking about people staying at my house, and came to my mind that it takes a certain mentality for anyone to stay at the old Reed homestead out here. You know, a stoic resolve, as it were, because not just anybody is cut out to stay here at my house, because it's rough. You know, not that the people weren't rough and tough like that, but you know, you gotta have a rise above mentality to be at my house. That's for sure. You know, we're warm, we're fed, we're clothed, we're housed, but people aren't used to being so down to the ground as to what they would have to go through living in my home. So I'll go ahead and just, okay, brother, I can dig it. You know, I'm looking at the video, right, instead of the camera. So I look kind of goofy. I get used to this. And now my head's starting drifting. I'm sitting there cutting and stuff and doing work. And my head drifts here and there, goofy thoughts. And the thought came to me because I gave this person, I bartered with him a set of rags, a set of, identity suppression rags. I don't think you like them. And there are those that have gotten them, and I've never heard from them again. There's one of them, and I'll say his name, Low Buck Prepper. He, let's see if I can get, there we go. He was real skeptical, and I could tell. And then after a couple of months and him getting to wearing it and, working with the material and the items themselves, he really came around. Gave me a mention, and I appreciate that, Low Buck. Thanks. And that's the last I heard from him. I think you heard, it's from that one dude, and kind of dropped me. And don't think I'm being weird about that, because I really get that a lot. And I don't know what people think. I mean, I don't care. I'm not that into people anyway. Right? Anyway, let's move on. I'm into people, but for some reason, they're just not into me. Boy, look at this. I'm getting all kinds of scraps from this. Boy, you talk about char cloth. I got about a couple of pounds of char cloth. So, anyway, got me to thinking about the way people are. And I come to the conclusion that, if you don't, throw it up into the air and then it lands and does what you want it to do and wahoo and, wow, look, right? people just aren't into it. And if it ain't automatic or easy or something so simple as, you know, you don't have to put any brains to it, you know, they don't dig it. That made in China syndrome is what I'm going to call it. Because if it ain't on the money right away, they don't dig it. And then that led me to the thought of a song. Right? Because people want shit made. They don't, you know, because this is handmade in my bus. Everybody knows that, right? And, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know what it is. People just don't dig it, man. See, I'm getting all kinds of scraps. Me and go on. Get out of garbage. Foolish. Anyway. They just don't dig it. If it ain't automatic, it doesn't have a brand name on it, doesn't have some kind of, you know, something put to it that, you know, I don't know, store-bought situation. And like I said, it reminded me of a song that Dolly Parton made, which is Coat of Many Colors. You know, if it ain't made at the old factory, or if it don't come out the Woolworths or the Target or the Monkey Wars, of course Monkey Wars don't exist no more. You know, they think, oh man, I don't want that. That's something stupid. That's something poor folk had to do. Right? So I think that's the problem with people when they get a set of rags. You know, it's so earthy, and people are so out of touch with the earth and with something made by someone's hand next door. You know, oh, funny, arts and crafts, just something, you know. But I wouldn't buy it. I would, you know, I have to go to the Walmart and buy that. Otherwise, forget it. You know, and that's our problem, I think. It's got to come out of a store, or else you don't think you have that coat of many colors mentality of that type of a situation. If it ain't out of a store, then it ain't what I would own. Because, oh my God, who would want something that's, you know, made by somebody that I know? And I get a lot of that, I think. And I think, oh my God, that don't look right. Okay, I'm good. Do you see the pattern on there? See, it ain't working out. Anyway, I'll figure it out. This whole project is, you know, it's for, well, I'll tell you later. But the interim of it is, you know, very, very deep. But like I said, if it ain't something that goes right on your head or something that you don't whip right on and ain't got a label in it in the back of it, you know, they shun it. And that's the problem with America. They're so store-bought mentality that they just can't fathom how to make something work or work with something until the true character of the item or the, you know, the item comes out. They don't want to have it. You know, they'll just blow it off and think ill of it. And I don't blame them. You know, I don't know how to put it. I'm not going to sour grapes on it. I'm just relating an observation while I'm out here at work and trying out my new video capabilities on my computer. Okay, I think that's it. Let's see how it does. That's a big old video. I'm cutting it backwards. So there it is. I just think people don't, you know, if it ain't, you know, throw it in the air, go, they just don't want it. They have a bad mentality about things. Anyway, there it is. Live by your wits, not by your worries. Peace. La la la.